Alright, this is the project I made at work. The project we had to craft at work. It's a cube that generates a number between 1 to 6 at random when you bridge these two metal contacts right here with your finger. And it displays it just like it would on a dice that you use on some kind of board game. Right here that would be a 6, be a 6, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. Can I get a 4? 4. The logic of this thing basically worked with these big black chips right here. These are CMOS chips, and they one of these chips basically has a counter. It counts from 1 to 10 very fast, and if you bridge these contacts, it just stops at one number, basically. Well, if you hold this down, it counts, and then you let go, and then it just stops at one number. And since there are only 6 outputs connected, it can display 1 to 6. Basically, that's how it works. And yeah, we had to drill all the holes for this plate and for this plate. And we had to solder in all of these parts, these electronic parts on the board. This one right here and this one on the top. And as you can see, there's like stuff printed on these boards, and that already showed you where to put what part. And yeah, so that was not that hard. Just the soldering itself, since sometimes the pins are very close together. They had to be careful not to solder two pins together that are not supposed to be together. And I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to waste so much time on this again. No, I can't. It's just my camera is just so bad. I made a mistake and kind of broke something on my board, and then one of my colleague patched it up. He scratched like the board to reveal the copper part, that like these lines that are printed on there, these copper lines, and then he just put like a little bit of wire over it towards the pin where it was supposed to go on, and onto the copper line, so it still had a connection to this transistor right here, because I kind of destroyed the pin, or like the connector on the board where these little sticks from the transistor is supposed to go in and get soldered in. And then he patched it up for me, luckily. And I also soldered in the LEDs the wrong way when I first did it. You can see they have like a cut off end on the right side right here, which is like the negative, I think, negative end. And then you also had to put in this is the positive end, actually, the cut off thing. And then you had to put in the positive thing, the positive connection on the LED into that side as well, and I switched it up, so it had to be desoldered again, and then all the LEDs had to be turned around once. Yeah. And then you can see you have like resistors on here and transistors, like this one right here where my thumb is a transistor. It's a resistor. This one right here is a capacitor, and the red one is also a capacitor, and then it's all powered by a 9-volt battery right here that you need to solder in. Like the two wires for the battery connector had to be soldered in right here, and then you can connect the battery with this connector. Shit. Yeah. That's it basically.